this was the first thing we did with each move. Because after Hockey 4, Hockey 3, or for my American viewers there, we're talking about your tights, your novice, everybody stops talking about your hockey position. Well, it's crazy because your hockey position is crucially important. Crucially important. Sorry, I've got a runny nose today. Cold has the tube. It's something we do all throughout the game. A position we should be in all the time. And I'm going to coaches especially stay tuned here because I'm going to show you a couple of different things about it that may be different from the way you've done it before. So let's first start with our feet. What should be our foot position in the hockey position? Well, you usually hear shoulder width apart. That's not wrong. But what I'm going to say about shoulder width is that's the maximum distance apart that you want your feet. And the reason for that is, let's watch my feet right here. Okay, right now I've got my feet, they're not quite shoulder width apart. Okay, I like to go between hip width and shoulder width. Remember, this isn't shoulder width. Alright, something I like to get kids to do is check each other, check their neighbor's shoulders, and put their hands up, say, and then ski away, say that's how big their shoulders are. And that shows them their shoulders aren't, out as far as they think. But when we go and stay between hip width, which I tend to prefer, but shoulder width is okay. Alright? We stay between those two. Let's look at my blades. I'm going to hopefully do a zoom in on these guys. Okay, you're going to see that all four edges are on the ice, right? As soon as I get wider, alright, let's back up a little bit, make sure my feet are in the shot. As soon as I get wider, I've only got my inside edges. And anytime I want to move, the first thing I'm going to do is bring in my feet, bring in my one foot. I'm spending time doing that, I'm spending energy doing that, reduces my ability to react to weight, anticipate game and moving the play. So we don't want to be doing that. So we want to get our feet hip width apart, shoulder width apart. Using the red line's a good one. I have kids that stand on the line, you got to stay with your feet. Keep both feet inside line, not any of the 1 foot lines. So the blue line's the red line, the 7 red line. Now let's talk about what we do next. The next thing, everybody up. What do you all think's the next thing? Everybody just said bend your knees. It's not your knees, it's your ankles. You got to bend your ankles a little bit. Hands up here so you can see. That's a good ankle bend, alright? You have to get this shin leaning forward. It's like wearing ski boots. Anybody who's done downhill skiing, those boots, or snowboarding I believe to a lesser extent. Never personally been snowboarding, so I'm not 100% sure. But you're going to push that foot, that shin right up against the front of your boots. So lean against the front of your boots. Another reason the laces are really important is in the previous pose. So we get our nice big ankle bend, bend our ankle forward, and then we bend our ankle. Okay, so you've got your ankles bent, knees bent, so your feet underneath you, feet hip or shoulder width apart, ankles bent, knees bent, and then we're sitting down like the edge of a chair. Really important because this is, I don't know why hockey decided to name it hockey position. Maybe that's why we don't keep talking about it all the way through the development of our players all the way to the top. It's the same as a ready position in any other sport. So let's think of it as our ready position, not just our hockey position. So feet together like that. I'm going to turn sides for you. Ankles bent, knees bent, okay? And we're going to get our butt right down. 2 hands on our stick. And head up, okay? This allows me to put pressure on my stick from my arm and shoulder muscles and chest muscles, not from my weight on my stick, which allows me to lift my stick if I want to tip the puck, or relax those muscles if I don't need them. If I'm in the clear out somewhere. So that's our hockey position. That's really important. And why is that important? It allows me to do this. Or this. And if I'm particularly a mobile skater, it also allows me to do this. Okay? The keeps us ready to move in any direction. So that's why our body's got to be ready. Those flexions of our ankle and our knee allow us to move quickly, expand the power quickly. The edges, all 4 edges being on the ice mean I can do a side start, also called a crossover start. On my outside edge, I can just turn my feet and do a V-start, forward start, okay? Or I can turn like that outside edge and do my backward crossover start. I need to be able to go in any direction, at any time, do it quickly. So I want all 4 edges engaged. I want to be nice and flexed in my legs, and by flexed I mean my joints bent. Flexion means the terminology in the kinesiology, the anatomy, the physiology type terminology. Okay? And I want to be able to go anywhere, anytime, right away. I don't want a preparatory movement if I can avoid it. And I can avoid it by keeping myself in hockey position. Alright? Thanks everybody for visiting theskatingguy.com. Thanks for watching our video. Remember, facebook.com/theskatingguy, @theskatingguy on Twitter, or click Ask the Skating Guy. I want your questions. I want to know what you want to see on the blog. Ask a good question. We're going to try to answer everybody as quickly as we can. Thanks a lot for coming to theskatingguy.com. I'm Coach Duncan. We'll see you next time.